Alright, an antenuptial contract, or an ANC. Now, our laws in terms of matrimonial property regime haven't really caught up with the concept of an independent woman. Currently, if nothing else is arranged, when two people get married, any assets and income between the spouses are thrown into a communal pot. This is called being married in community of property. This harks back to the days where women were mainly stay-at-home mums and not earning their own income. The law tried to offer some form of security and protection to the woman during the marriage and in the event of a divorce. Today, things are a bit different, and in households where both spouses earn a living wage, the cons of this regime outweigh the pros. So, what are the cons? Firstly, in the same way that income and assets are thrown into a communal pot, you are also responsible for your spouse's debt. Secondly, your money is exposed to the abuse of your spouse. So if your spouse likes to gamble on the weekends, I'm afraid that's going to affect your income as well. Lastly, if the marriage is short-lived, so if it lasts for a month, everything will still get split down the middle, which doesn't really seem fair. So what can you do? Although you don't really want to be thinking of debt and divorce while planning a romantic wedding, an antenuptial contract, or ANC, will ensure that your income and assets are protected. You have two options. You can marry out of community of property with accrual, which means that everything you make during the marriage is split, or you can be married out of community of property and without accrual, which means whatever you brought in and made during the marriage, you take away. Just remember that this ANC must be signed before you are legally married. If you would like to institute this post your wedding, it's going to be a long and very expensive court process.